Well, hospice is intended to provide palliative care, which is care at the end of life, or sometimes control of painful or distressing symptoms. And in practice, in hospice, that means that we're dealing with patients either with HIV and AIDS or with cancer. For anybody in any society, facing your own mortality, facing the end of your own life is challenging. We can be fearful of our symptoms, things that might happen to us, pain, for example, other distressing symptoms. But more often than that, people are concerned about what's going to happen to their families. And in an African context, that's particularly a problem because there isn't a social safety net. So if you die, you've no guarantee that someone's going to look after your children, that's going to look after your wife, that they're going to have anywhere to live.
No school fees for your children. Other family members have abandoned you. But if I can't support, if I can't handle that, I refer you to someone else who can help you to deal with it.
Stop.
She's to go back for radiotherapy on Thursday and see if there is any improvement when she gets it. Oh, you know, she's diabetic and she's hypertensive.
What were you asking her about?
Oh, I was asking about her social welfare, whether she has a family, are they helping? Basically, it was about social support.
And how much support does she have?
She doesn't have, she has enough support, but not that enough. That's what I can say, yeah.
So I saw there were lots of children. Whose children were
okay, like she has 4 grandchildren, and the rest are just friends who can, like, you know, come in once in a while to accompany her, to, you know, chat with her, converse with the other grandchildren. Yeah.
And what kind of support can the hospice offer?
If she was really badly off in terms of financial aid, they would like give, what do they call it? Comfort fund, or food, you know, or household fund, right? Yeah.
And she's just restarted her chicken business.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she's just started it.
So is that a reasonable way for her to make a living and to support herself?
It's quite reasonable compared to other patients we see. It's quite reasonable because she also has a tap, a water flow tap, you know, so it kind of brings in money to help the grandchildren, and also the chicken business is now, you know, so it's okay.
Most of the patients that you see, do they have other people who can help to support them?
Some do, others don't. Sometimes we find someone is alone, the neighbors help, all friends, well-wishers come and help. And volunteering is a big part of Ugandan culture. People care for each other, they volunteer to help each other, and it's been, you know, often you find that where people don't have very much, they give more, and it's been a real eye-opener coming to Uganda and seeing, even though people have very little and they have a huge burden of their own to manage, how often they take time to care for other people and volunteer. So we're very heavily reliant on volunteers, and in fact we're looking to expand that side of the service in the next year. What we're trying to do is set an example, set a model service that others can then copy. And the model is intended to be sustainable, in other words affordable, so that people can roll it out across Uganda and in fact across Africa.